Hello, uh, my name is Andrew Holloway, and I'm teaching this lesson today that's supposed to be in the Magnolia High School uh, 10th grade health class on nutrition. So, from there, I'm going over nutrition. So, what is nutrition? Nutrition is the science that interprets the nutrients and other substances in food in relation to maintenance, growth, reproduction, health, and disease of an organism. It includes food intake, absorption, assimilation, biosynthesis, catabolism, and excretion. So a lot of times when you think of nutrition, this might be what comes to mind, the pyramid on what you're supposed to be eating. So as you see at the top of the pyramid, you're supposed to be eating good red meat, butter, white rice, white bread, white pasta, potatoes, potentially even soda and sweets. All go up there when you just want to be eating a little bit of those things. And then you've got on the next layer, you've got dairy or calcium supplement, 1 to 2 times per day. You've got fish, poultry, eggs, 0 to 2 times a day, as well as multiple vitamins for most. And then you've got nuts, 1 to 3 times a day, vegetables in abundance, fruits 2 to 3 times a day, alcohol in moderation, if appropriate, if you're of age, over 21, please. Um, Whole grain foods at most meals, and as well as plant oils like olive, canola, soy, corn, sunflower, peanut, and other vegetable oils, as well as daily exercise and weight control. All right, so why nutrition? So at this time, if I were in the classroom, I would go around the class and ask them, why do you think nutrition is something that's vital to our health? And just ask a few questions to the students. Have them raise their hand, and just kind of take a poll from there. And then from there, I would move on to this next phase where I would give the 10 reasons that doctors tell us we need good nutrients, we need good nutrition and diets. All right, so number one, these are all things that good nutrition relates to. So, well-being is reduced with a poor diet. It's expensive to be unhealthy. Helps you manage a healthy weight. Maintains your immune system. Delays the effects of aging. Gives you energy. Reduces the risk of chronic disease. Healthy eating positively affects your mood. Increases focus. And lastly, healthy diets may lengthen your life. So all these reasons are great reasons that having a good nutrition is key in your life. You definitely want to have good nutrition, to be getting good nutrients and supplements in your life because all of these things are greatly affected by it. So next we have this YouTube video. Dr. Wong, I will send you this YouTube video in the email, and you can click on it and be able to watch it. I'm not going to spend time doing it now because I only have 15 minutes to record this through my app. So yeah, we would watch this video. It's about 5 minutes long, and it's about nutrition. So next we come to this. So you see, this is called the Eat Well Guide. It says use the Eat Well Guide to help you get a balance of healthier and more sustainable food. It shows how much of what you eat overall should come from each food group. All right, so we see the pyramid, and this is just basically a different version of it in an oval. Kind of simplified, kind of not. It's got some cool little pictures on there and stuff. So as you see on the left one, the yellow, it says choose whole grain or higher fiber versions with less added fat, salt, and sugar. These include the likes of potatoes, bread, rice, pasta, and other starchy carbohydrates. In that top right corner, it says 6 to 8 glasses a day. Water, lower fat milk, sugar-free drinks, including tea and coffee, all count. Limit fruit juice and or smoothies to a total of 150 milliliters a day. So a lot of times people think, oh, let me just go crazy and just drink a bunch of smoothies because those have a bunch of fruit and those are healthy for you. No, you do not want to be drinking an insane amount of smoothies. That does not count. You need to be getting juices, or not juices, you need to be getting water, you need to be getting sugar-free drinks, you need to be getting tea, coffee, things like those are acceptable. So then you see in this little sliver on the bottom right, you've got choose unsaturated oils and use in smaller amounts. So with the oil and spreads, you don't want the saturated oils, the saturated fats, you want those unsaturated. Then you've got dairy and alternatives. Choose lower fat and lower sugar options. You see all the dairy options you have out there. Always be looking for that low fat or low sugar. Those are going to be better off for you than the other ones. Then we've got eat more beans and pulses. 2 portions of sustainable sourced fish per week, one of which is oily. Eat less red and processed meat. So beans, pulses, fish, eggs, meat, and other proteins are all pretty vital part of your dietary regulars. Then we've got up in the top left, we've got eat at least 5 portions of a variety of fruit and vegetables every day. So this does not just mean shove them all in a smoothie and drink them at one time, because as you saw before, if you do fruit juices or fruit smoothies, it's not going to be great for you to be doing a ton of. So you can do vegetable smoothies, and if you do fruit smoothies, just make sure you're not doing a crazy amount, because it says 150 milliliters is the max per day recommended. In that bottom left, it says eat less often and in small amounts. We all love to snack. It's super common for people our age, especially in our day and age, to just be snacking all day. But you really want to lower that to try to do your 3 meals a day. Maybe do a 4th meal rather than doing snacking throughout the whole day, and make it a healthy meal that's comprised of these things. So now we've got another picture of the healthy eating plate. This is just to re-emphasize what all we've been talking about. You've got the drink water, tea, or coffee with no sugar, and maybe 1 glass of juice. Avoid sugary drinks. That includes sodas for all of you that love sodas. Eat a variety of whole grains like whole wheat bread, blah, blah, blah. Limit refined grains like white rice and white bread. You really want to look for the whole grain more so. Choose fish. All right, choose fish. We've said that 3 times now. You want to be eating fish more so than just eating red meats and eating dark meats and all that kind of stuff. Fish is good for you. Fish is great. You see in that top left, use healthy oils. The more veggies, the greater variety, the better. Potatoes and french fries are not veggies. I don't know who thinks potatoes count as a vegetable, but those are not the veggies. Those are starches. All right, so do not be doing that. I mean, you can eat some of them, but don't be eating them in the amounts that you'd be eating veggies. And then eat plenty of fruits of all colors. For sure, be eating your fruits. Fruits are so good. A lot of people like them more than vegetables for good reason, because they're better. But you got to still make sure you're getting your veggies in there too. So now I would split y'all up into groups if we were in a classroom setting, and then I would ask y'all to comprise. I'd hand out these little handouts that would basically be plates, and you would fill in what you would put on that plate for each meal of the day. So depending on who you are, and what you think you need based off this lesson and based on what you already know, just fill in what you think for a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What you would put on your plate to then be able to reach the goal of having a complete healthy plate. And then afterwards we would come back, and I would look at your plates, and you'd tell me the plates, and we'd count off and see if you really got the amount that you needed in all those different areas, from whole grains to healthy protein to fruits to vegetables. So now, after we did that, where you came up with your own, now we're going to discuss a little bit more. All right, so all of you guys that will be having kids in the future, which will be a lot of y'all, let's go over what kids at young ages need to be consuming on a daily basis. So, as you see, this is the Healthy Eating for Preschoolers Daily Food Plan. Use this as a general guide. These food plans are based on average needs. Do not be concerned if your child does not eat the exact amount suggested. Your child may need more or less than the average. Children's appetites vary from day to day. Some days they may eat less than these amounts. Other days they may want more. So you just got to know that this is going to be fluctuating. So as you see, we've got the fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, foods, and dairy. If I were in the lesson, we'd walk through each one of these individually, and we'd really talk about how you can make sure that your kids are getting those. Since I have the limit to 15 minutes on my app, I'm going to move on. But if I were in a classroom, this would take up some more time. And so now we've got the recommended balanced diet chart for women. So here, as you can see, it says for breakfast. This is for everybody, for all women. This isn't a certain age. Obviously, once you become a woman, that's typically after you've hit puberty and stuff. And so this will just be for everyone after that point. So all of the people that I would maybe be talking to if I were in a classroom, this would apply to them, all the girls. So boost up the metabolism. So for breakfast, you want to boost up the metabolism and provide satiety value. So you've got 2 to 3 scrambled egg whites with a whole grain toast and a fruit of your choice. A bowl of fruit oats porridge with sprout salad. All that honestly sounds pretty good, and you're getting a great start to your day with boosting up that metabolism. Mid-morning snack, reduce the meal gap, provide essential nutrients, and prevent hunger. Because obviously that food in the morning is going to be healthy, but it might not fill you up quite as much. So a fistful of dried fruit combined with nuts or seeds in between classes would be a great route to go. You've got for lunch, you got regulate blood sugar levels, helps in improving focus and activity level. A bowl of chicken fish curry with brown rice roti and a vegetable salad. So that's a pretty solid lunch that really will get you the nutrients that you need. Mid-evening snack, we've got keep energy levels up, reduce the meal gap, and prevents hunger. We've got an apple cinnamon granola bar, Nature Valley's granola bar, and you can have a fistful of nuts. So that's a pretty, those are all pretty yummy, pretty tasty things. Obviously, I don't think you should have all three at once, but those are all healthy things that you can do to substitute for that mid-snack that you might usually get a candy bar or a soda during. And then for dinner, you've got, it's essential for overnight growth and repair, body's functional sustainability. You've got a bowl of chicken or fish or paneer with roti, chila, quinoa preparations, and soup or salad with veggies. So that's a pretty hefty meal. I mean, you've got the protein, you've got your soup, you've got your salad. That'll be good nutrients that will keep you going for your day. So that's for all the women in the room. For all the men, it's essentially the same thing. All the functions are the same, but we're going to talk about what those might comprise of a little bit differently, because men might need a little bit more / a little bit different of things. So as you see for breakfast, it says vegetable poha with eggs, or chilla with chutney, or khichdi upma with veggies and sprout salad. So that's pretty similar, but a little bit different of a put together there. You've got the nuts and seeds, or a fruit bowl with nuts for that morning snack. Then you've got rice with dal chicken paneer sandwich topped with chicken, fish with plenty of salads. Plenty of salad, man. I know we don't want it, but we gotta have it. As that snack, you can either go your route with another avocado salad or go with an apple cinnamon granola bar, just like the ladies. And for dinner as well, you have a bowl of cooked quinoa with chicken curry and lightly sauteed veggies, roti with veggies. So just really whatever you want to do there. That will consist of, chicken and potentially fish, with quinoa, that really light grain. That is good for you. So these are for all the men in here. These are just a recommended kind of dietary chart that you could go after. And then once y'all get into your elderly years, maybe once you're looking after your parents here in a few years, or once you yourself get to that age, just remember that whenever you eat those sweets and fats, do it in moderation. Just use a little bit of it. You got calcium, vitamin D, vitamin B12, whole meal. You got milk, yogurt, cheese, 3 portions, and you've got fish, meat, and legumes, 2 portions. You've also got 2 portions of fruit, 3 portions of vegetables. A whole meal is better, and cereals and tubers are 6 portions for the day. Water and liquids, 8 glasses a day. All right. So now, after this, we have some general tips from nutritionists, and again, which is typical of me, I'm about to run out of time, so I'm going to make another video that'll probably only be about 3 or 4 minutes long, that I'm going to go over these general tips. But yeah, so far I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. I'm going to go ahead and let this time run out. But as we talked about, we've talked a lot about nutrition, because nutrition is a huge part of our lives. All right, so for physical education and health, it goes far beyond just working out and doing that sort of stuff. It's really what you put in your body, what you fuel your body with, that is going to take you take you to the next level and really just help you live your life to the fullest. All right, so make sure you're watching what you eat and watching exactly what you're putting in your body, not just knowing, oh, oh, this is healthy. My mom tells me this is healthy, but really making sure you're looking at the labels and seeing and making sure this stuff is healthy. All right, so I will see you in the next video.